house, you make me wanna fall in love. The weather felt better when we were in it together. Oh, I miss the way we used to talk about nothing. I hate to say I should have seen it coming. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, didn't we, baby? No wonder you couldn't keep it. It got harder than you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you won't kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you'll leave me, 'cause loving me is the key to you. If you wanted to talk, you would've texted. If I wanted to stop, I would've let it go. But I get it, it's alright, 'cause I can't keep my shit together. Safe, you can't debate that. Don't want shit to get better, 'cause it made me forget it all and I hate that. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, didn't we, baby? No wonder you couldn't keep it. It got harder than you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you won't kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you'll leave me, 'cause loving me is the key to you. You know the strings that pull to me, that make me bend and break. You know how to feed my dark side. You hook me in like bait. Then in one split second, I'm like honey in your hands. I know that we'll never be perfect, so could you make me understand? Yeah, yeah. Happiness needs pain, like the ground needs rain, and fire breathes flame like I need you. Victory needs a fight, like the dark bleeds light, and wrong craves right, like I need you. Like I need you. change a thing. If it was all or nothing, then I would want it all. Happiness needs pain, like the ground needs rain, and fire breathes flame, like I need you. Victory needs a fight, like the dark bleeds light, and wrong craves right, like I need you. Like I need you. Like I need you. Like I need you. I live a life without a meaning. I live a life without a sense. But once you've opened up my eyes, I started healing. It made me find another chance. So I tried to survive all the pain inside my mind, but only God knows how to leave it all behind. We were bound at the start, now you're tearing me apart, and I'm the one to start the fight from once upon a time. Will I just keep floating away from this world? Pick me up, give me hope, let me say one more word. Heaven's so far away tonight, but where the water meets the sky, we'll be alright. The world we left behind. The world we knew just started changing. The world we had just broke apart. We were bound at the start, now you're tearing me apart, and I'm the one to start the fight from once upon a time. Will I just keep floating away from this world? Pick me up, give me hope, let me say one more word. Heaven's so far away tonight, but where the water meets the sky, we'll be alright. The world we left behind. Heaven's so far away tonight, but where the water meets the sky, we'll be alright. The world we left behind.
I need another story, something to get off my chest. My life gets kinda boring, need something that I can confess. Till all my sleeves are stained red from all the truth that I said. Come by it honestly, I swear. Thought you saw me wink, no, I've been on a break. So tell me what you want to hear, something that'll light those ears. Sick of all the insanity, I'm gonna give all my secrets away. It's time, don't need another perfect life. Don't care if critics ever jump the line. I'm gonna give all my secrets away. the shiny big black cars.
Hi, how's it going? This is the TGH League Weekly Skirmish, and today I'm joined by the one and only amazing caster Vexta
Hello.
for the skirmish. We will be starting with the semifinals today, and then we'll see how it's going. So first matchup will be Team J versus, was it Team Daniel, I think?
Yeah, Team J versus Team Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about that one? You looking for the OP.GGs?
Yeah, we can see them this time. We don't have to quickly search in the background while we're talking. I mean, Team J were my favorites before this match. Yeah, I mean, Unmasked is a very good support and, you know, like a very attractive man. And Matt just savages jungle for fun. I think, you know, Jay in mid as well is a very, very strong player. Although, having said all that, you know, the other team has got Toby and Inter, who is, I know, a very good support player himself. So, you know, it's probably good competition. But yeah, I'm still going with Team J personally.
Interesting as well. We're actually seeing a return to League by a very old player, Milky, on, I think it's Team J, is it? Yeah, on Team J.
No, Milky's on Team
different one?
Daniel, I think.
Wait, this is Team J versus Team Daniel, though, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it Team Daniel? Oh my god, am I getting confused?
Oh my god, I think you're looking at the wrong one.
Am I? Oh, okay. Oh well, it's fine.
Well, it's fine. Don't you worry. It's scuffed anyway. It was meant to be. So, yeah, what are you looking at in terms of draft pick? What are you expecting? Because I think you know some of these players quite well. So, is there any OTPs that you're looking out for?
Honestly, I mean, I think, yeah, I am actually looking at the wrong OP.GG, aren't I? I think, I don't even know what team's playing now. I'm so out of it. Give me a sec. Come back to me. I'm gonna find.
Okay. I'll read through what I can see right now. Okay, in terms of like OTPs and stuff. So we're looking at Daniel in top. I think in top lane. Yeah, top lane role. Very commonly known for playing Cassante in most of these skirmishes. If it gets true,
right?
Cassante kind of Olaf type of things. Then we have Jamie on Shield Twink. I think is that Shield Twink?
Jamie Shield Twink. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, a Shield Twink. Very good support player, but I think they're actually flexing mid. I think this game.
Mid main, I believe. Yeah.
Mid main.
Former master player D1, I think. Currently,
we have a OTP Pikachu then in the jungle. Big fan of the
not OTPing Pike and no longer OTPing Twitch. Now it's pure fiddlesticks. Yeah,
this guy. It's amazing. It's amazing the characteristics that a man changes, isn't it? It's a different OTP that every time.
And they're all terrifying. They're all terrifying beings. Like
it's like the demons. Worst one trick. Yeah, it's the worst one trick you never want to run into in ranked. Like there's nothing worse than running into like 80% win rate like Twitch. A disgusting thing. Who else do we have then? We're looking at Jason. I don't know if you know this player personally. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of Cardis actually in this history.
Yeah, which is interesting. I would assume that's not going to be what he's playing in the jungle. I don't think he's playing jungle, so he must be playing ADC. Maybe it is Karthus ADC. Maybe you're going to see him replicate your incredible lethal tempo Karthus that just destroyed everything. I mean, just a true
I made
powerhouse.
a mistake one time. Okay, it was a one-time mistake, and then next time I may have actually taken fleet footwork. But these things happen.
You call it a mistake. I call it genius.
I'm reinventing the meta. No one expects
exactly. No one expects him to ever auto attack because he has Q. But you change the meta.
Let's see then. Then looking on, I think Team J, seeing Tobias, very common. I think tank one trick. A lot of Amumu Rammus games.
Yeah, I mean a very solid jungler. I know his Amumu can be very annoying because sometimes he gets this like intrusive thought pop in and he suddenly becomes an AP Amumu and just wipes the floor with everyone. Yeah, he will like rush a Medjai's as first item and just destroys everyone, which can be kind of annoying when you're against it, like I was last week. And then, but yeah, I mean, his Rammus is also very good in the jungle. I know he can flex Singed in top and mid, but I think he's probably going to focus on jungle today.
Yeah, so Inter. Very strong actually. If you manage to get your actual role in these custom games as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
As we do in terms of bouncing, trying to off flex the higher ranked players, but you can be that one guy that slips through.
Yeah,
it's looking pretty good.
I think Inter as well. I would expect him to pick up the support role.
I just noticed that during actually the OP.GG support main from the looks of a lot of Alistar and Rakan games. Very heavy engaged type composition.
Very solid. I mean, currently D2, I think. I think that's probably a very fair representation of where he's currently at. Like he's a very strong player. I mean it's going to be very interesting to see if he picks up an engaged support and Toby gets either his Rammus or a Mumu, because that is some incredible engage. It's going to be very hard to work around that.
But they say it's like fighting. It's like trying to fight an Alistar and a Tahm Kench at the same time. 11-second CC score at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, 10 times. I mean, a Mumu is just absolutely busted at the moment, in my opinion, and like that is coupling him with someone like a Nautilus or an Alistar that can engage,
keep that
secure
CC rolling.
Secure the ult is just going to be grim for anyone who gets caught in it.
Some Squishy is about to have a very, very bad day during this game. That's about my prediction right now.
Yeah, whoever's
Speaking
ADC
of predictions, there's now a prediction in the Twitch chat for who takes this W for anyone that wants to do a bit of gambling. Me personally, I don't like gambling, but I did once hear, someone did say 99% of gamblers quit before they hit big. So maybe you could be the 1% that stands out. I see we have another support player as well on Team J's team. A CL Ferry, Gold 4 player.
Not familiar, but the opposite side of anti-engage, we should call it.
Very much peel type of support. So it'll be interesting where they put. I'm expecting they might put Inter in mid lane, I think.
Oh, you think?
You would expect a higher ranked player to be able to flex more comfortably.
Well, we're about to find out with a new flashy display down here. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Look at this. Oh,
it's
my
glistening.
God.
Wait, I need to clean my screen just to... the Amumu ban immediately.
As we predicted, the Amumu and the Seraphine ban. So
Seraphine's fair. Jamie is a very strong Seraphine.
A Nivea ban.
A Nivea is interesting.
There goes Spike. Yeah, there goes the fiddle.
There's the fiddle.
That one, sure.
Yeah, it's just, back to back, just you don't get your OTP, you don't get your OTP. Trying to add some level of discomfort to each other's teams. The Yi ban it's an interesting one.
Yeah, I would have preferred to ban, I think, a Rammus here, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Yi can be very annoying, and maybe if you don't think your comp is going to have lockdown for him, like it's a valued ban, but I think Toby's far stronger.
Talia ban coming true as well. Yeah, I think it's very interesting because obviously a lot of these players know each other.
Yeah.
So they know what they can let through in terms of what they think they can counter versus what they think they do not want to be let loose at all whatsoever. So I think they put some good bans here. So we're seeing a Jinx lock in.
Yeah,
Jinx probably securing the ADC his first pick, so we can try hold on to that.
Yeah, I mean, Jinx just very, very, very strong in the meta right now. I think they scheduled for some nerfs balances soon, but and we got the Nami coming out.
Nami locked in, yeah, always viable.
I think that would suggest you're correct, and Inter will be hitting mid, and it's the Nami Lucian.
Ooh,
every bot laner's worst nightmare.
God.
Soon to be replaced with a Milio Cogmore, which will be disgusting. But for now, everyone is still terrified of this combo. If it's played right, it's the most annoying
very much meta abusing. But listen, I'm not against meta abusing. You do what you got to do for your
you do what you got to do. I mean, you've got the Olaf popping out. Look at that.
Yeah, imagine that's going to be trying to, best counter bit at CC from the Nami during team fights, just ignoring the pass. Singed.
That would, again, I think Toby's flexing into a different role. Almost certainly, which means we might see. He could do his Singed jungle. He could.
Oh, the ASOL ban. I think that's banning out Jamie.
It is. They're just going to 4 bans on Jamie with the Fiddle OTP, I reckon. Last one, Ari.
Ornn's
I think
Ornn's a solid ban, to be honest.
I think very strong in top lane.
Very valuable in top lane as well in terms of team fighting.
It's interesting though, because you've already picked out the Olaf and Ori. Yeah, so 4 mid bans coming on the Team J's side.
Malphite ban.
And Malphite. So Malphite I think's a good ban. The reason I would question Ornn is, although he's a very strong top laner, I think Olaf is one of the champions that's very good into him. I mean, Olaf counters Ornn's entire kit.
I think what may have happened is they may think that Toby's flexing the Singe on top instead of jungle. So there could be a bit of psychological warfare done right there,
Yeah, if it is Singe top, then they have wasted those 2 bans. It's not though. Sion. So Sion's a very good macro. He sets up just perma pushing top, kind of forces Olaf to stay around with him, and then can look to roam with his ult down for like a team fight. The problem is he's so weak early. Like, probably other than his passive, the weakest champ in the game, I'd say. Level 1, other than maybe,
I think
at least in top lane.
Game. Yeah, I think early game he struggles quite a bit, but
and Olaf loves picking up early kills. Like, it's one of his strongest points. So it's going to be interesting to see how
Nunu. Wait, Nunu? What?
No, nope, Lulu.
Pick come true. Wait,
almost. You're only 1 letter off.
No, there was a bit of a stutter. It was a stutter.
And the Syndra.
Ooh.
Janie gets Syndra. This game is going to go crazy.
I have to say, I'm a very big fan of Team Daniel's pick right now with the Jinx and Olaf Maokai. Oh, the Mouse are hard. No.
Mouse. Okay, this is very... So...
I don't know what to say.
Honestly, Team Daniel has, I would say, a more cohesive comp.
Yeah.
Their comp work well together. Whereas Team J is obviously, there's comfort picks there. They're going to be solid on their champs, but I don't see, say, in a team fight situation around an objective, how that team works really well together. Singe is trying to do something completely different to Sion. Mouse is looking for a single target. But obviously Olaf is a very good counter into Mouse when played properly.
Especially with that Maokai pick as well that they picked up on Team Daniel. Very good for engaging and starting these fights.
And the problem is, like, Maokai is an annoying front line because he's not super, super tanky. I mean, he can be, but he just sort of disrupts everything you want to do. And when the back line contains Jinx and Syndra being protected by Lulu, it's just very tricky.
It's just not a great time, is it? It's not a composition you'd want to run against.
All right.
Yeah, just going to start the game now.
So it's Inge jungle. Yeah, I thought so. That is
played against that a few days ago. So obviously we're seeing some vision in the bot side. I think both teams are kind of scared of a...
Yeah, we're not going to see any crazy invades. There might be an auto-attack trade bot. No, just another ward. Okay.
Yeah, so I think the way I'm looking at it is that the Singe in terms of jungle probably definitely starts blue, then up into red, so padding towards top side. And it's Maokai jungle.
Maokai is going to do the exact opposite path. Yeah, I think Toby's actually going to look to do a leashless.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't. He looks like he's going to start Wolves. I don't know about the Wolves start that well. I know about Wraith start now. Obviously, with the new jungle item giving you the pet, it's actually almost as easy to start on one of the multi-monster camps than one of the big
of course,
buffs.
because of the
because of the AoE.
It does,
yeah,
huge change.
So he's going to look to start leashless, which then doesn't give away his position. So he can either pick to clear upwards or just do a 3-camp clear and run bot.
Yeah. So I think early game's probably going to be uneventful. I think the bot lane will make you looking for a bit of early damage cheese, but earlier than that, then I think it's just going to be pretty much a passive game, unless top lane starts fighting heavily, trying to look for that Olaf snowball.
I mean, Olaf really does need to look aggressive for the first, I'd say, 6 levels. He has to try and get 2 or 3 kills. Sion can take over a game, and his push is incredibly difficult to deal with.
What do you think about the clear speed from these junglers? Personally, I don't think Maokai has a very fast clear speed at all.
No, Maokai definitely benefits heavily from Demonic, so before that, his clear is going to be slow. I think Singed is going to suffer from similar problems on the bigger monster camps, as we're seeing now. Like, he doesn't have anything really to deal with.
Listen, that Gramp's not going down without a fight, you know?
No, but then obviously he'll hit the Raptor camp and clear that in about 3 seconds. His poison plus the AoE on his pet. Interesting that both just going for the full camp, like full clear on their jungles.
So we're noticing Daniel took a bit of a early zoning in terms of level diff. As you can see, the Singe is at 2 while he's at 3. So you're doing a bit of Olaf thing, trying to use the advantage of like zoning off in terms of XP, but in terms of farm, big bit of a CS diff, about almost 9 in the top lane.
Yeah, I think he's trying to farm under turret. Sion not the best at that. He likes to sort of clear a full wave with his Q. Can't do that under turret. Minions die too fast. And yeah, we're seeing here.
Yeah, we're seeing this right now.
The one problem is Singed is very fast, and he has Ghost. And Olaf is standing slightly too far up, I'd say. As we see Maokai finish his clear. Oh, he's not going to actually finish the camp, he's just going to run straight for the gank, but they've warded it.
Vision, early game vision just gives them this knowledge, so they're now able to back off or try kite it if they feel like they can fight it.
I mean, he loses more gold than he does XP, but early gold is very difficult to come by for a jungler, so
I think he's just going to secure boss gold then.
And actually Toby backed without securing top scuttles, so Pyke could get very quickly back ahead just by pathing top and seeing if that's there, which I think he will.
Let's try.
No, he's going to do that, I think, and then he can just go back to his clear again. I don't think he has to rush.
I feel like Maokai doesn't really gank pre-6, to be honest. In terms of
he can, but he needs lanes positioned properly for it, and currently Olaf. Sion isn't providing him anything, and he knows the bot lane's just fully warded, so no, I think he just goes back to clear, back down again.
Very interesting. 2 diamond players against each other in the mid lane. So,
yeah.
Do you think they go for like kind of all-in fights, or they're just gonna wait just for junglers?
And we see a Lucian doing Lucian things.
Healed burnt now, actually, from the Lulu.
From the Lulu,
bit of a disadvantage. Whilst Milky's looking pretty healthy, actually, you know? Doesn't look like he's lost too much for that trade.
I mean, this is the issue with Lucian, is he bursts. Like, for an ADC, all of his damage comes in a 1 second time, and not many other ADCs can deal with that level of burst in the early game. So,
especially running that first strike as well, just that bonus damage that comes through afterwards.
So we did see the boots picked up by Toby, which obviously unlocks his Predator. I think he's going to be looking to just gank heavy from this point onwards. Maokai on his first back, getting a blasting wand, trying to just get some more damage for the clears.
Yeah.
I think after he finishes I believe it'll be Demonic, he'll then go full tank though.
Yeah, it's a nice little bit of a trading there actually from the Shield Twink against a Mal's at the moment.
Yeah, we do have Olaf with ult here. It'll be interesting to see how he plays this out.
Oh, Q not connecting.
He can honestly, if he burns ult now and fights, I think he can
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Scion Q misses as well.
There it is.
And picks up the first blood.
He just keeps fighting. He's still got flash. Oh, and he burns the flash.
There we go. And that's it. First blood now of the game.
I think he'll look for a dive on this. And yep, you see Singe top. You go straight for the drag.
Exactly. Pikachu, knowing that the jungler showed top in that failed gank, now gives him drag prio, especially with the bot lane now pushed in for him. So it's looking pretty good right now for Team Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, very, very positive top and bottom. You know, if you start seeing control of the map on both sides, that's a bad place to be for the other team. But it's early doors. Once this Lucian unlocks ult, I would expect to see a lot more happening in the bot lane.
Yeah, I'm noticing now, CS diff on the top is starting to grow now. Almost say 20 CS diff, around that.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see if this Scion starts to proxy at any point. It's Olaf has. Oh, I think he just undid. Yeah, no, sorry, he's changed his build slightly. It's going.
Well, I missed out. What did he do?
I think he undid. I don't think he sold everything, but he's gone for a plated steel cap rush, which into this team I strongly disagree with. They don't actually have anyone really dealing a lot of auto attack damage, which is what they're best at stopping, and they don't even have that many physical damage dealers for the armor. I think Swifties would have been a better pickup here, but it doesn't matter. He's still very far ahead of the Scion. So
I mean, tier 2 boots this early is never a bad thing. I'm not sure if Tabby's is the build that he wants to go for here, but that being said,
so here, I mean, it was a good flash by the Scion.
God, that true damage is something else from that E.
Yeah, it's the so you get, I think at level 6 it's 40 AD when you press ult on Olaf, and obviously that scales straight into your abilities, so abilities start hitting a lot harder as well while you're in it.
Yeah, level differentials kicking in as well.
So
look at these trades.
10 AD plus 25% of your bonus. So yeah, I'd say probably around 40 at this point.
There really just is no fighting a. There's Cinder roaming down from bot, flashes out the way, but Lucian has no mana. Oh!
Yeah.
God.
And a double kill.
I mean, it was a lovely bubble from the Nami, but unfortunately just could not cancel out the Cinder ult, so went through.
It was a great roam. I think Mao's is trying to pick up plates to combat it, try and get something back in mid lane. He does get one plate. Unfortunately, Jinx also
rift right now.
Yeah, it's straight into the Herald. I think if they pick it up, you should give it straight to Olaf. I think Olaf just unlocking top lane quick, it will be really good for his team. But Olaf doesn't want it, and he takes it for the quick back instead.
So, in terms of Team J right now, they're down 3 kills, and I imagine quite a bit of CS in terms of differential. What do you think is the right idea they can do here? Do you reckon they just try to mitigate their damages and play more for like a late game fight, or do they need to start making some calculated plays in terms of roaming?
I think late game is out of the question, just based on comp. Syndra and Jinx both unlock much stronger than anyone on their team in the late game, and Syndra being piloted by Jamie, I would expect that to be the case. I don't think any mistakes big mistakes.
Nobody's going for it.
Oh, nice stun though.
Predator and Ghost, but
yeah, he stunned him at the perfect point just when he wanted to start his run.
Vision Pikachu actually with a bit of a level advantage.
And he gets the double stun. Jamie forces it with his flash and just jumps straight into Lucian.
Milky picks off the shutdown then, actually. Jinx Rocket!
Rocket. Okay, so it's a 2-for-1. Really good for Team J, though. Lucian picking up the kill early is, very important. To finish answering your question, that's exactly what they'll need to start doing, is they have a very strong mid-game comp, so they need to look to group earlier, try and pick people off, wait for Team Daniel to make mistakes like they just did. If by the 25-minute mark they're not 4k gold ahead, it's going to start getting rough. Just keep playing their game and hope Team Daniel keeps making mistakes like they just did.
Yeah, I'm very concerned about the top lane. The CS difference now growing to about 30 right now. God, what can be done? What can be done to stop? Yeah, what can be done to stop this Olaf? I feel like he has very strong snowball potential here.
Yeah, Sion has two options here, and he is kind of counterintuitive because the rest of his team is the opposite. But he's much stronger than Olaf late. In this situation, he either needs to start proxying to deny Olaf the ability to get plates and to snowball, or just sit under turret and clean up the waves as they come. Nice poly, stops Illusion being able to fully engage. And just gonna walk away, slightly bruised, but no one dead. Go back to farming.
What was that? Both heals burned by the supports, and Milky having to burn his cleanse as well puts him in a pretty dangerous situation after that Maokai comes running back to bot lane.
Ghost and Flash still on Jinx. Toby looking for a lane gank. He does have Predator up, so could go for it, but interesting time to back. They just literally looked at Baron. Dragon.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think they've come to the conclusion that they're not as strong team fighting potential, so they're just going to give this strike.
Yeah, it's a big problem though. With Lucian and Nami both having ult up, if they don't feel confident fighting in this stage of the game, there's not really a better stage of the game to look. I mean, Lucian had just finished his mythic, and maybe they feel like this is the power spike to start playing on.
Start rifting mid now. Oh.
Yeah, I mean the more that Team Daniel speeds up the game, gets it closer to late game, by ending laning phase early, the better it will be.
There we go. That's the Lucian power spike, I guess, but just unable to secure the kills, but burns both with their flashes.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't back now, I think Lucian Nami can dive this, definitely with both.
Especially with Singe just clearing his bot side as well, depending how long they stay. Goes for the flash.
But it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade.
Oh no. But not as bad actually with the Lulu taking the kill instead of the Jinx.
True.
Could have been a lot worse, but I still don't think it was worth dying there. I think definitely had
Lulu backing on this wave is really upsetting to witness.
There you go. Look at that.
There it is. Yeah, Jamie just a bit too aggressive trying to get the Toby kill and burns.
I think that's. I was about to say, I feel like that's the one issue with early game fighting. Once you start taking the lead, you start making mistakes like that where you're over aggressive in terms of damage.
Yeah, especially on champs like Syndra, Flash is so invaluable. Like you should only use it when you know either you're guaranteed to get something on the map or save it because you're always going to be in a situation where you need to use it.
Absolutely.
I think that's just slightly too aggressive. There's certain champs like Olaf where Flash is more of an engaged tool than anything else, but for Syndra it's like life or death to keep that sum up.
Yeah, top skull secured again for Team Daniel. I'm not sure if Team J have secured a single scuttle yet.
I haven't seen it. Beautifully timed.
He still goes for it, straight into the Mal's ult. Leandri's burn. And flash burn now from the Syndra.
And a third step.
Very nice. God, a lot of resources committed into that fight, though. I mean, Ghost and Flash as well from the Mals, including 4 ults.
Syndra feeling strong enough to fight, but I think the spacing was just a little off with Singed still having his Ghost up.
It's a very interesting situation. I mean, top lane, the CS leaders are really starting to snowball now. And Daniel's still not. Oh, he's back already. I mean, he's picked up not a Vampiric Scepter, but Caulfield's Warhammer and Pickaxe, so he's definitely back to a second time.
Looking for the Ravenous Hydra, which, very strong early pickup for Olaf. It's interesting though, because in bot, the same sort of CS differences there.
Beautiful engage and fight from the Nami, actually. Very interesting Lulu not polymorph, but ulted herself, actually.
Yeah, in those situations you can panic a little bit. I think probably thought Jinx was already dead. Olaf does have ult, and he's going to use it now. There we go.
One God.
Dead, and he just turns. Keep auto attacking. Keep auto attacking. Yeah,
just a slaughter up here.
He has lost his ult now, so he's doing a lot less damage.
But Maokai's still around to help it. Yeah. Maokai helps him collect this.
And then run away very quickly from the passive.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah, and stop his farming. Nice. I mean, and that's the power of Olaf.
Yeah, I mean, perfect example right there when you've got such a heavy CC comp, or how do I say? Yeah, just a heavy CC comp like that, like just being able to say no.
Yeah, well, you got three champs there: Sion, Singed, and Maus, whose real strength comes from disrupting the enemy in what they want to do. And obviously, Olaf just presses one button, and then all three of them can't do that anymore. You know, no more slowing, no more knock-ups, no more suppression. He just runs for days, and
just more of a personal question. Do you feel like on the Syndra they normally pick up a Ludens instead of a Liandry's here?
Yeah, I think the Ludens is the most built item on Syndra. I think the Liandry's is probably because of the double tank in the top lane, and
I help do some tank shredding. I see what you mean.
Yeah, I think, and I mean Syndra just gets so many unbelievable damage buffs from her passive anyway. I don't know that Ludens is necessary to be able to one-shot people like.
Looks like Team J want to fight for this Drake. I think they're tired of giving Drakes now. They want to see if they can contest this. I mean, Daniel with no TP in top lane won't be able to rotate for this fight, so they do have the beauty of not having an Olaf there. But that being said, Pikachu is around the corner and is ults up. Yeah.
And the ult
on the side, Shriya's
Jinx ult to try and steal it. Oh, Nami gets it somehow. Now the fight starts though. If Jinx gets one kill,
God.
This is gonna be very dangerous. There it is.
Oh no. But Nami ult coming in. Big knock-up.
Very big.
Lucian's
still up. Yeah.
Lucian able to just pick this up from here. Beautiful.
And
beautiful ult from the Nami as well.
Both people just farming.
Oh. I feel like every person that plays top lane, I feel like has some background with like agricultural science or something. You know, they really do take the beauty of farming into it. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. It's a way of life. But yeah, very beautiful now down bot lane. I mean, Lucian's looking at a 5-2, Malzahar 3-1. Definitely after spiking up from the earlier situation they were in. And then we see a bit of a questionable tower dive.
Slightly too deep. I think at that point, it felt like he needed the kill to just...
Oh, this is the polymorph here. Oh no, this is a good polymorph actually. I questioned it earlier, but no, this is fine.
Yeah, and the ult had already been pressed when Jinx was at full health. So yeah, I think
there's nothing wrong with that.
Jinx to get turned on like that. That's fair enough.
I think sometimes as support, you just have to keep yourself alive, you know?
Yeah, a bit of a miscommunication there on the Dragonsteel. Pikachu was trying to get in behind, but Jinx ult obviously did a lot of damage and rushed the death of the Dragon.
Oh, look at that Nami ult though. The beautiful Nami ult king, all four of them.
Very nice. Malzahar being the front line. Typical Malzahar thing.
Yeah, interesting new tank meta, you know, Malzahar tank.
Yeah, and so with 1k gold lead at 19 minutes, you know, they're in the position they need to start being in. This mid-game spike is going to be massive.
I was going to say, even though this Sion is down quite a bit of CS and down kills in terms of items as well, his tower is looking pretty okay from what you'd expect it to look like with Olaf this strong.
So Sion pre-level 6 especially, which I think 2 of the kills came in that time. You know, he has his passive and his death timer starts while he's in passive. So he essentially has perma alive. The moment he dies, he respawns. And I think with TP up as well, Olaf has never had a chance to actually attack this turret without risking his own life.
But Olaf's looking to rotate down from top lane now. Nope, I think he's just trying to secure some vision.
Yeah, no, I think he saw the scuttle had been taken and decided it was just going to go back to farming. Safe old farming.
Not top line as well. Do you think they look for this top fight here, or do you think he's just clearing vision, just be on his way again?
Team J needs to look for picks here. I think they're trying to set up vision control. Force down one lane.
Yeah, Rift off now as you were actually mentioning it earlier.
Yeah, done a little later than I would have liked. I think Rift's biggest power spike is giving you plates, and obviously we're too late for those plates. Don't think they'll even finish the turret with it, but I think it was about to run out, which is why they've dropped it.
Wow, actually, to be fair to the Sion, I mean, they actually are holding on to this top despite the difference.
Yeah, and Olaf is very soon going to find it very difficult.
I did not realize the difference in levels between the mid laners here. 12 to 15 is quite huge.
Yeah, it's with the rower as well.
Oh my god.
12 to 14.
Jamie is cutting this quite nicely though. But yeah, Milky smells a kill. Straight over. Gale Force up. Just carries that. Ooh!
Almost returns the kill. There's sorry, Mouse.
Oh, here comes Olaf.
Olaf.
Ghost engaged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just goes straight for that.
And he's going to get the Mouse as well. Pikachu can run down. No, he's going to stand back. That's fine. Alright, that's a 2 for 1.
Is that stopwatch burnt as well? Ooh.
And so Olaf is going to be a problem. Especially picking up Radiant, which, when you're playing in a 5v5, where you know your teammates, I think probably the best purchase in the current meta. Olaf runs in ults, the rest of his team heals, with hyper carries like Syndra Jinx. That's pretty valuable.
It's pretty good itemization, to be honest, right now from Team Daniel. Very much looking for that team fight kind of situation.
Yeah,
especially Jinx as well, building Kraken Slayer for the 2 tanks that they have. So the itemization in terms of builds have been pretty good.
So no ult on the Olaf at the moment, probably 10 seconds left. So yeah, Singed isn't really someone you can kill or want to fight without that ult.
God, Singed is just such an annoying character. I mean, that W of his is just, I feel, extremely strong in terms of team fights later on.
Yeah. So we're getting a 4k gold lead for the Olaf top, but and a 2k gold lead in jungle, but every other lane is ahead on TGH.
This time though, the top laner is down, but
yeah, he's going to jump over, and he has ult.
He's got ult back up as well. No ghost on this time, but they do secure the first kill on Lulu.
Alright, Jamie looking to kite out this Lucian ult. Naomi ult also comes out, and Olaf still has ult, I believe, and he's going to use it now.
He's going to look to dive straight on.
Problem is, he can't catch anyone.
Yeah, he's just getting kited. Oh, and Sion actually TP's in.
And they get dragged, oh my god. And it's going to be a 4 for 0, most likely. Olaf not really with any escape tools.
Oh, Gale Force.
Missed Gale Force, but it's fine.
Don't worry, it happens to everyone. Oh my. Ooh. Oh, the 1k shutdown though. Like, that is a huge bounty to pick up on this ADC. Especially because this Lucian in terms of bot lane has been
they run
pretty
straight to
snowballing.
Baron, I think.
Yeah, I think that's the right call as well. They didn't lose,
absolutely.
Yeah, they didn't lose a single person.
No, it was a 4 for 0. Jinx, the only one alive.
And Lulu after coming back up. Yeah, Olaf out of the fight now for another half a minute is huge.
Yeah. And if they pick this up, they'll be in the exact position I said they had to be in to look to win this game. They'll be around a 4.5k gold lead at 25 minutes.
Thanks all the tests. I see Pikachu is coming to his side, but I think they give Baron here.
It. Yeah, they 100% give it.
Especially having that Malzahar splitting bottom as well.
And there it is, an exact 4k gold lead at 24 minutes. They were a minute early.
God, Team J has really recuperated from the earlier game.
I should buy a lottery ticket, I think. That was quite good.
You reckon?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this... Obviously, they're very far ahead, Team J, but this is sort of the exact position they should have been in, if that makes sense, with a mid-game comp like this. So, be interested to see from here. They need to be very aggressive, take plays to Team Daniel, because if they sit back, Team Daniel will start clawing their way back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, the bot lane for Team J is looking pretty strong right now, with Milky picking up that 1k bounty on the Olaf, especially when he was in a bit of a snowball, I guess, situation, if that's the right way to put it.
Yeah, no,
but that 1k shutdown, I mean, look at the difference in terms of items between bot lane. I mean, he's already got his third item building his forward. I mean, Jinx is still building her second. And
Jamie
there he goes.
Here. Yeah,
Twink versus Twink, and the winner decided.
So, yeah, I think for me, when you see a Lucian army, you think 0 to 25 minutes is all up. Just everything that happens to you, it's a positive thing if you're ahead. But post 25 minutes, though,
really take advantage of that itemization with these trades now. He's feeling himself a bit much there with that aggression.
Yeah, post 25 minutes for a Lucian is all downhill. Even if you keep, winning trades for the time being, you're going to lose power each fight against your opponent.
I mean, I'm still amazed that top third has not been taken by that Olaf.
It's power
like that Scion. Yeah, that Scion's really held on to it. Now that Baron buff as well just helps stop the push as well into it. Oh, somebody is looking for a pick here, but I think he decides not to. I mean, what's that second tier 2 tower now to be taken?
Yeah.
That's a lot of gold right there. Yeah, almost, yeah, 5k gold differential, almost on 6. Yeah, 6k, almost around 6k.
And with the Baron minions pushing in.
Yeah, there's another turret. Yeah. Well, tier 3 in the bot lane's gone now. This is a very dangerous situation for Team Daniel. What looked like a pretty secured early game has now just kind of been flipped.
Yeah, which is surprising. You know, this team with a good early game should have been able to play out pretty safely to the end game, but you know, League isn't always like that.
Yeah,
weird things happen, and
you know, that really is a type of game.
Demolish stack of the game.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I think that might be.
Yeah, and they're just going to look to take. I mean, Team
well.
Daniel responds here.
Oh, they're going to good team fight engagement here, taking Nami down. I think Lucian decides just to get out.
Yeah, Lucian not giving up the. Yeah, Lucian not giving up his bounty is big, but
Bot still get pushes in. God, this must have been the most frustrating thing ever. Like, you think, you know, you've got a huge fight to get something out of it, and then suddenly you look down, there's a split pushing Malzahar.
Yeah, and a Singe, sorry, pushing. But, you know, for Jinx and Syndra, this isn't terrible. You know, they haven't lost anything for it, and they get a lot of farm for free. Oh, yeah.
Look at this.
We're just watching Jamie get bullied. This feels wrong.
God, I mean, twink on twink violence, you know, it needs to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I mean, he just presses Z. That's it.
It just throws him into the sky.
You know, I have to say, I feel like Milky had a pretty good escape here, actually. He's pretty fast on the dot to recognize that this was a bit of a lost situation.
Yeah, he gave up on it quickly, but I think that was also the correct play. You know, it's better to get out with your life than to try and stick around and have it all blow up.
I think especially because he's running around with a shutdown right now. Yeah, it's just extra gold, you just don't want to see it over.
True.
We have another team fight now, this time an actual 5v5. I think Daniels was just trying to push in the top lane, but I don't think they have vision on Drake.
They don't, and I think they're just... I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they're just giving it.
They're vision. My God.
From the look of the way they ran away, I don't think it was intentional.
Yeah, I don't think they were aware.
I think the lack of vision, played a part there.
God, it really feels like in terms of micro macro management, just Team J is really on the dot with it. I mean,
yeah,
it's like they've got pretty much every tower besides the tier 3s and maybe the tier 2 on top.
No, absolutely. I mean, they're playing well as a team together, and they definitely had to in this mid game, and they pulled it off well, I think.
Yeah, I think they do recognize that they do not win these 5v5s, especially with that that Olaf ult up. So I think they're looking to just not take those big engagements, just try to out macro it, if that makes any sense.
Well, we saw in the Dragon Pit fight, if you successfully kite out an Olaf, he becomes incredibly squishy and easy to kill. He doesn't actually have any tools to CC you himself or survive, really. He's just running at you, attacking, and if you can stop that for even 3 seconds...
Look at that, another split pusher. My God. I mean, this is just the worst thing. This is like the stuff you hate to see in your rank games, isn't it? You know, you're like running around, you're strong, and then you look to your top or you look to your bottom, suddenly there's someone split pushing after getting tier 2. Disappear, reappear again after getting tier 3 this time.
Yeah, I mean, it's brutal, but when played right, I quite enjoy it. I can't lie. I think split pushing is a very strong macro tool, and
oh, absolutely. I mean, the Mouse is a very big fan of this strategy here.
Yeah.
Oh, they're looking to fight for Baron here, I think.
I think they have to. I think if they give this one up, Team Daniel, they will lose the game. This is going to be the strongest Team J will ever be. You know, you've got Mouse sitting at level 18 now.
Split pushing bot lane.
He has TP up though.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Yep. Able to rotate for the fight then. I mean, you got Zanya's up for Mal's as well, Gale Force as well. Milky's got a stopwatch as well, so in terms of itemization as well, this is the best time to fight.
Yep. Just the strongest point for the whole team. Every level after this, Team Daniel will get stronger. So Team J securing this Baron. I think ends the game. I'll be interested to see. Unfortunately, Jamie's gone down to clean up the wave, hasn't TP'd yet, needs to TP now, I'd say. Pathing up. Yeah, there we go, there's a TP. I think it's a little late though.
Ooh. I think
they're going to the Baron, but the fight is going to decide.
Oh, but Milky gets a life isolated, but he gets cut off from the fight though in the background.
2-3 for O. I think Lulu gets traded out on the Lucian. Yep. But Inter's also going to go down eventually. Oh, but not without picking up the Jinx whilst in Zhonya's. Olaf trying to get this Lucian. I think he will succeed. Oh no.
Oh no, wait. Beautiful kiting from Milky.
Yeah, very nicely done.
But my god, look at that healing. Look at that healing. 100 per auto. My god. Disgusting. Actually,
but, I mean, that's a, what, 4 for 2? They lost Baron, but in the end, I think they went up 1k in gold.
Yeah, I think almost in a situation like that as well, it's almost kind of... This might be my low elo opinion, but it's almost better that they guarantee, even for a loss of 4 to 2, that they do get that objective. Because I think if they actually group for 5 and Team Daniel do take that Baron, there's no way of contesting it.
I don't 100% disagree with you. The problem is, so we went into that Baron fight with a 5k gold lead. That's dropped to 3k, and they got the Baron. And I think every fight that happens like that is going in Team Daniel's favor from this point onwards. So they, you know, securing the Baron, I agree with you. It's better to have it than to let Team Daniel get it. But I think they had to turn and take the fight, as opposed to letting Team Daniel get the engage they wanted, letting Olaf run into the pit for free. You know, it's difficult to judge at the time, and I'm not saying anyone played it wrong per se.
Oh, but speaking of playing it wrong, I think the bias almost just got caught out there.
Pikachu is caught, though. God. He has got Splash. Yeah,
Splash is out. But I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, they trade what? They Singe ult for a Flash. I mean, I feel like Singe ult CDR is pretty low.
Yeah, and Predator down as well, so he doesn't get the same engage that he would have with those two down. Unfortunately,
a bit of an interesting one. Oh,
Team Daniel have to fight now because the waves are pushing.
Oh no!
Missed. Although with it being missed, Lulu's still half health.
Sion did help
looking
the fight.
For the end. I'm not sure this was the best idea though. I think Team Daniel can clean this up without Sion there. Someone will have to back though. Preferably the Olaf.
I mean, this is just sitting out. Olaf will
kill.
Burn.
Okay, someone has to back though. I think it's going to be Syndra. It is going to be Syndra.
Oh,
they're playing the drag, and I think Singe tried to stop the backs with his poison, which goes through when he goes through the Hex Gate, and he did successfully do that. Unfortunately,
I mean, bought them time for an inhib, but I don't know. I just don't know if that TP was worth it there.
No, I think a level 17 Sion, even if he's down on items, his ult would have been a great tool there to start the engage, and without him, they didn't really have the best front line.
Oh, looking to collapse on top of Milky right now, but they'll be very careful. I mean, the kiting potential of Lucian is crazy.
And Olaf just got his ult back up.
Oh,
thing. The moment this ult goes down, he's going to pop it.
I mean, oh god.
Keep auto-attacking. Oh, okay, his ult's down. He loses a lot of power.
Just leaves the ADC.
Oh,
I don't think I can agree with leaving Lucian there. I think that might have been a bit viable. Especially when your Lucian's like so strong, like Milky is.
It's unfortunate, but you know.
Sion,
I think there just felt like Lucian was going to die either way, and probably wanted to protect their life, try and hold the turret. I agree with you. I think that's not the right play, but you know, again, in
Ghost
the
pop. No Olaf ult this time to stop it.
To just run people down.
Oh, 1k shutdown.
Syndra. Olaf just got ult back up, so can look to turn this if Singed gets too close, which he might. But they're just trying to kite him with CC.
I mean, God, I mean, that thing is just so annoying. That little W that Singed throws out. Oh, but Pikachu does pick up the pick. Oh no.
That is really unfortunate. I thought they were going to pick up the Olaf there.
Oh, that was our all cancelled by any chance a bit early?
Alright, we've got 1 minute until Baron, and I think...
You think this might be the fight that ended? Oh!
Yeah, we'll see one team win or lose in the next 2 minutes.
I mean, losing the Mouse is pretty huge here. I think this might be the beginning of the end, I think. And, yeah, I mean, Olaf's back in top lane again.
So, Mouse with a 50-second timer. And we got 36 seconds on the Baron. So yeah, I think this guarantees a dragon for Team Daniel, a Baron for Team Daniel. And I think that Baron ends the game, unless Team J just pulls.
Yeah, I was going to say Sion's got no TP up to rotate for this fight either as well. So
no, he's going to have to push this next wave, and then
yeah, and here comes Jinx now. Jinx with 3 items just become a bit of a monster now.
So Olaf backs slightly late. He's not actually going to be there in time for the Baron spawn, which is a 4v4.
Oh, but Jimmy gets a beautiful little E off there, but not much can be done with it. That being said, Tobias does pop his ult. Oh, he's gone again.
Mouse will be up now, so they either take the Baron or they...
I mean, I think that he was perfect. It's just giving them time for Olaf to catch up now.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think they'll take this Baron, I think, by all means. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Syndra is a late game monster. They have all stopped attacking the Baron though.
A lot of damage on that.
Are they going to finish it off the Baron? They are, okay, God. And now they're going to support the team. Olaf is trying to run this Lucian down. We don't get to see that. We get to see this Sion act as a brick wall for a while.
Oh,
I think...
Beautiful fighting though from Milky, my God.
Axe. And the Sion's down as well. That leaves Malz and Nami. Olaf will go down, but it's a 4v2 and Baron buff is up.
At some point,
Syndra kind of back, clean up bot wave, and then TP.
Oh no, got a bit too close here.
And there's Jinx doing late game things. Yeah, it's as expected.
Yeah,
scaling.
Power diving now. I think this is it now. We'll just close out the game with this.
Yeah, and the moment they go under the Nexus turrets, I think Syndra TPs. Oh no, just going to go under the inhibitor turret. There we go, yeah. Saves the minion from there.
I mean, Singe is up in a second. I'm not too sure if Tobias can do anything.
He's got 13 seconds to do this alone. I don't think
he can do it. Pikachu
to fight him off.
Fight him off, yeah. I think that's just it.
Yeah. Unless they can kill this Jinx in the next 3 seconds. But no.
Oh!
Just GG.
God. I think 2 more extra seconds and Loki might have been able to stop him right there.
Alright. Wow. I don't want to say I predicted every element of that game.
I think...
But I did. It was close.
I think if we were to look at it, you predicted, the end, but it just didn't match the storyline that you put.
You know? I was worried when the first 3 kills went over to the late game comp.
Yeah.
Team Daniel shouldn't really be winning the early game. Obviously, they ended up getting, a few early kills. I was worried for Team J, but Team J, the bot lane hit their power spike with the Gale Force and Lucian, started blowing the enemy team apart. We'll probably see that in a second reflected.
There you go. Yeah. See stats right here. I mean, God,
so just look at the 5k gold lead on the Lucian over the Jinx.
Even look at that top diff in terms of gold. I mean, that's about 8k difference, maybe 7k.
But and Olaf played well. Don't take. I'm not going to take it away from him at all. But I think Sion, didn't look that far behind. In a sense of how well Olaf was fighting, maybe, but in terms of what they were getting on the map, Sion was still putting in the work. And that Syndra damage is insane, 42k.
It's just illegal damage, to be honest with you. Syndra just does so much damage with that ult when the stacks start building up.
I think Team J did really well to get back into the game, hit their power spike, used it properly, they grouped up, looked for the objectives, won that crucial fight in the Dragon Pit where they kited out the Olaf, who was at that point the strongest champ on Team Daniel. But yeah, unfortunately, I think it came slightly too late, and they couldn't capitalize on it enough. And then, Jinx and Syndra keep scaling. They got loads of free farm just because of how many turrets were destroyed. All the pushing that they were doing into the enemy base just gave Jinx and Syndra more farm.
I think we saw the kind of perfect way to stop that kind of split pushing element right there. Because, if you're just going to let the CS come free into the base uncontested, then you might as well give it to the, lanes that are further behind, which in this case was the bot lane for them. That Jinx just got to farm that bot lane for free then afterwards, and I think came back into that game with, maybe 3 items towards the end of that? Yeah, 3 items, not full build, but, I was seeing rockets there critting for about 1k during, minion wave clearing, so...
Well, we saw Jinx in the last fight, just blowing people up. Late game Jinx is incredibly strong, and looking at mid laner, Syndra was 4 levels behind at one point, and we saw,
she was actually. I think it was 12 to 15. Yeah, 12 to 15. So about 3 levels behind.
And I think that's essentially what we saw as a mid game team played really well, but then a scaling team just getting to scale, and it's unfortunately, what can you do at that point?
Yeah, I think it was very well played by both teams, though. I think both of them do deserve some praise for this one.
Yeah.
And we will be back for the finals, I think. Or is this semi-finals?
This was semis, yeah. I don't know.
We're going to finals, yeah.
I haven't checked yet what the other result was. So that'll be a surprise for me as well.
Well, that being said, we'll be back then for the finals.
Yeah.
Shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got none. I'll be standing. Never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival. No rival. No rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be
Sitting lonely in my room again, trying to find the words to say, but nothing comes out. I am looking for the better days, seem like they just stay away whenever I try. There's so many things that I keep in my mind. My friends keep me out and it hurts every time. With all the emotions I built up inside, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Sitting lonely in my room again, acting like I'm innocent. Why do I try? 'Cause now I'm feeling like a fool again, thinking I can fool myself by telling me lies. When there's so many things that I keep in my mind, I hang around people I don't even like. If they can be happy and walk with a smile, oh why can't I? Will someone look for me if I disappear? No matter how much that I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. Oh, 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 oh. There will be a time. That I scream, nobody hears. But I see the light from far away, it's down the line. Maybe I should not give up without a fight, 'cause there will be a time. Oh, I got lost on the way to you, in an orange sky by the ocean blue. Every my soul renewed, taken by the sunrise and the golden view. Walking slowly in the mountains underneath the constellations. Yeah, I know that you've been waiting for me. Time is losing all its meaning, like I'm living in a dream, and I've been chasing all the feelings I need. It's in these moments, unspoken, my eyes can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray for us? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make time, it's only to the end. So pray tonight. So you won't pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Gotta pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, pray for me and for us. Baby, can you pray tonight? Baby, can you pray?
Thank you. Well, here we are.
Hello. Hi, and welcome back to this weekly skirmish, as we just see the last match played out there between Team Daniel and Team J. We are now in our finals of Team Daniel versus Team Milkers.
Team Milkers. That is.
So, not a sentence I'd like to say out loud, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do for the stream content.
Don't like Daniel? Wow.
Oh, wait. Actually, I have been told to pick up on the Daniel Sander a little bit more, so yeah, maybe I need to stick by that one.
Yeah, so I mean, should we focus on Team Milkers? We sort of saw quite a bit of Team Daniel in the other match. So, I mean, the only one I know really well... So Milkers is a support player, mostly Soraka, Morgana. I know she loves to play a bit of Lucian now and then, but I think she'll probably be in a support role.
So definitely more of a Enchanter supporter, you would say, that we're expecting to see here if she is playing support.
Sits back, buffing her teammates. Yeah, absolutely. We've got Weeby Twink, another of the Twink clan coming in.
Another of the Twinks. Finally one of them made it through to the finals,
Yeah,
actually, two of them did, I think.
Yeah, we got two, one on either team.
Oh, wait, it's Twink on Twink violence. Oh, no.
And then we've got, so Weeby Twink, ADC main, loves Senna. Solid, definitely solid. I think the bot lane is going to be, I don't want to say boring. Boring's not the right word, but they're going to play for the late game. It's not boring. It's
you think very much a scaling.
Yes, lane. Securing the scale. I don't think they're going to be looking to be too aggressive, but that all depends on the jungler, who I honestly don't know at all. But I know in the last game popped off a Maokai. So we got Maokai versus Maokai. It'll be interesting to see.
You'd be interesting to see who gets that. That pick first.
Well, I think my guess would be Team Daniel will ban out the Maokai and look to secure the Fiddlesticks. I think that would be the safer pick.
I think we had a Shrek Master on the last team playing Nasus top when Hullbreaker and just perma split pushing.
Yeah,
I was hearing a few comments. It was very good macro from him. So, wondering if we'll see that again, or if the other team's taking that as a warning to ban out that Nasus and maybe try to force him on something else.
I mean, if it's a macro issue, if it's the fact that he's good at macro and he's looking to split, you can ban Nasus, but then he just picks up Yorick or Sion, or the number of split pushes that are in the game in top lane is immeasurable. There's too many to count, and
especially as well when you want to you want to keep your bans as well for good ones, like especially when you've got notices there's a few like OTPs. Yeah, especially in a friendly like skirmish thing like this, you want to make sure the OTPs don't get through instead of just like normal what's the meta for banning to get rid of.
I think on the side of Team Milkers there isn't, as far as I'm aware, any OTPs. I know. Having said that, actually, I know
Cameron does enjoy the Draven Riftmaker.
Very strong Draven player, yes.
He loves Riftmaker Draven for an extra 100 true damage, apparently.
Played many Make It meme games with Cameron, and he refuses to make a single meme that isn't about Draven, which is is amazingly funny. Yeah, he wins every single time.
I mean, you have to respect the commit to the joke, if he's doubled down on it, he's not backing off from it.
No, I mean, the one thing, if I remember correctly, the one thing he does not like is a Lux being picked as his support. So,
oh, really?
Yes, apparently Lux Draven isn't the play. It'll be interesting to see if Milkers agrees or if she picks up the Lux.
So either that or it's going to be a Soraka. Either way,
Soraka, Morgana is actually a very strong support for hyper carry ADCs.
Yeah, I think especially with that shield as well, stopping CC and stuff from catching, it's a very good get out of jail free card that you do want to hold on to.
Absolutely, I think it's going to be interesting. I don't really know which way this one plays out. I think we saw last game that Team Daniel, when they're on scaling champs, I think that's their comfort place. From what we saw from the the post game view, Team Milkers also played a scaling comp. Hopefully that isn't the case. Hopefully we're going to go into a game with two scaling comps, because I want a lot of action in the first 10 minutes. I don't want to see...
I mean, I guess if it is really one of those scaling comps, I've got my bed right behind me. I can hop in for about 5 minutes. So you take over. I'll come back for the late game fighting then, once they've spent 20 minutes of power farming. No, I back up into that.
I trust Pike, Chu, Jamie, Tenchi, Cameron. I believe in these players to give us an exciting match. I don't think they would do us the injustice of playing boring. So
I don't think so either. But I'm not really too sure if they'll stay to these roles. I mean, the beauty of a local skirmish like this is that you can just change roles like that if you feel like it. If you want to off flex all of a sudden, especially if you think that the team's going to get sweaty and they're really going to go for those target bans, you can suddenly be like, Pikachu could suddenly be like, you know what, I'm I'm going back to my old ADC route right there. I'm going back to Twitch main.
Going back to the Twitch.
Yeah,
could even go back to his support arc. You know, his named champ in his name, the Pike. You know, bring that back from its retirement.
You know,
I don't think so. I think it's
no. You think he's going to stick to the jungle now? He's too far gone.
For Pikachu. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there's no other role where you're allowed to just walk through and smite cannons. So I think I'd stick to jungle too.
Yeah, there's no other role where you get an ult at level 6 that does 750 base damage to everyone inside of it and fears them. You know, it's completely balanced. It's fine.
Oh yeah. There's no issues on that that need to be looked at all. You know, we'll leave it as it is. You know, Riot's a small indie company anyway.
We've got our picks and bans.
All right, so it'll be interesting now to see what they ban. So one be seeing if they start banning up those OTPs. Misfortune ban. All right, interesting.
MF.
I think that's for Weeby Twink, is it? I think Weeby Twink's taking
I believe
ADC.
So, yeah. I don't know if it was it played in the last game? I didn't actually see. But I mean, definitely just a solid.
There we go. Yeah, there's the OTP bans. Yeah. So we got the Phil 6 being banned now.
No, it was actually
Nasus banned. Yeah, they're pretty on guard about that Trackmaster from last game.
I would have stayed clear of it only because I think picking up another split pusher
doesn't fix the issue
in this game. Yeah, it doesn't fix the issue if the problem is his macro.
Seraphine coming out.
That's for Jamie. I'd be surprised if we don't see a Syndra ban come out.
No, Maokai ban. There we go.
Maokai on the Pikachu on Daniel's side.
Ooh,
as expected.
So, I'm kind of curious now to see what they pick up. I mean, you know, some of these players I know, some of these I don't. Like, I don't really play with them, so I'm not too sure what they start picking up and what.
They're thinking about it. I think here.
Oh, you're top. Oh, okay. Just a bit of small correction. Shrekmaster's top, not jungle.
Yes, yeah. Actually, I think potentially they have locked in this way. It's possible. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, I think they're all out of position just because of the way that tournament drafts works. You don't.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, even then, I think even with that, like, it's still switched up anyway. I mean, your support's first pick. Talia
more importantly, Jamie picks up his preferred champ in Talia. It's very scary. I have played against it a few times. Never seen him lose. I don't think I've ever seen him being killed in lane on Talia, which is terrifying to think about.
Oh, Tom Kench. Wait.
Master on his Tom Kench.
Oh, no.
I mean, already Annie, Tom Kench, I wouldn't want to play into this. Just these two champs.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like the spell's doom right here. I mean, but the Zac coming out, actually, I feel like it's a pretty A1 pick.
A new Zac? That Zac looks like shiny Zac. Is this Pokemon?
No, he just went through a bit of a cleaning phase, you know? So, you know, the bit of old baby oil there for the Instagram pictures and all that, you know? Getting himself ready.
That is, yeah. It looks like lightning coming off of him. Ooh.
It kind of does, actually. Wait, that's kind of cool. Yeah. So, okay, I'm imagining that's ADC has been picked now. I think they're trying to leave the top for the last pick here. I think they want to give the best chance that they can. But I feel like the top's already been picked, actually. It's not a bad position there to just lock it in.
Yeah, I would
after it.
I mean, they might be flexing the Ashe to potentially be ADC or support. Zeri coming out again. This was
Zeri.
Tenchi played in the last game.
They're seeing Zeri's very many now, and especially from MSI. So a lot of teams are running that comp, so I think our popularity has just shot up a bit from there.
Well, it definitely prefers Lulu, which would maybe make me think this Annie's going mid. I think Zeri Lulu is just such a strong combo. It's a shame when it's not picked up.
Yeah, I mean,
back to the last 4 bans.
Trying to see now what they ban here. Definitely taking their time about it. Cassante.
Yeah, I mean, they can focus on top bans now, can't they? They're not as worried about support.
No, Nidalee ban.
Okay.
Interesting. Not sure, is there any... I don't think I've seen much Nidalee played in any of these, but I suppose they probably have a bit more better match history on each other.
Yeah, I mean, just looking quickly at op.gg, I don't see any Nidalee on Mr. Lifestyle. Rengar and Hecarim are the 2 highest played. I mean, all of his champs have above a 50% win rate. Hecarim has 83%. So, quite scary.
Yeah, I would not be the biggest fan about that one. You know,
no.
I think if I was looking through that and I saw an 80% win rate, Hecarim might start making a prayer to Jesus with that one.
Yeah, and they've already got a very solid looking comp. I think you can build anything. Staying clear of tanks, I think Tahm Kench can do that job by himself.
Especially with that shield he gets as well later on late game.
It's Lux. So they're flexing Lux or Annie could go support or mid. I think it will be Annie mid, Lux support. That's my guess.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one. I think so too.
Honestly, I don't know really what Team Dan does. He just lock in Olaf again? I don't. It's not a great. Like Olaf Tahm isn't really great for Olaf because I don't think Olaf really gets to do what he wants into Tahm Kench.
I mean, Tahm Kench just has a lot of escape.
Yeah, well, if Tahm Kench saves his, I think it's W. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It's either W or E. If he saves it, his pull where he jumps, halfway across the map.
Yeah.
Olaf actually has nothing to stop it. He has no CC, so he can. If he presses ult, Tahm just walks away. He just gets halfway across the screen. 3 seconds elapses. Olaf's ult's gone. So it's just going to be a farming game if it's played right.
Yeah, I mean, if the Tahm Kench plays this right in terms of macro and stuff like that. Oh,
Nautilus.
Interesting. Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of CC on Team Daniel. But with all that CC, they need to get through Trundle and Tahm to this backline. And I don't think that's an easy task. I
mean, they do have quite a bit of dive potential on Daniel's team with that Olaf and Zac if they really want to work from back to front in terms of team fighting.
I think that the problem is Olaf maybe is it.
Yeah, they have a lot of peel potential as well. Yeah.
Zeri just jumped over.
I think really.
Yeah.
I think be interesting now, especially with the Strundle jungle, as the last two ones were kind of just like farming tanks. I wonder if we're going to see a bit more of invades and fighting.
Yeah,
very much a viable option. I think the Trundle probably will look for a bit more earlier fights, especially with that natural lifesteal that he gets.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone lethal, so very strong early game. Can definitely trade on a Zac in the jungle 1v1. Hasn't got great ganking potential, but all 3 of his lanes have good ways to set up a gank for him. So, yeah, I think it's a good slot for Trundle this game.
Yeah, Zeri starting column bot lane as well, so I'm thinking that you may have been right about that, just slow scaling type of thing.
Yeah, I'm interesting that Ash didn't look for a Cull. I think she's gone Doran, she's got an engaged support. They're looking to fight, but I think either Longsword 3-pot or Cull would have been a better choice here. But
oh yeah, I see Trundle is actually starting top to bottom solo. The bot lane is. Yeah, I think both sides are going to be where they're starting top, especially because they're seeing how early the ADCs and the sports came down, so they know they didn't leash.
We'll see Olaf miss some minions here. Can't quite.
I think so too, actually.
But he got to lane. No. He picked up the 3 with his axe, and he's fine.
So
yeah, we're looking. We'll see
interesting.
The first bit of action probably around bot scuttle, or Zac just looks for a very early gank on a bot lane, maybe 4 camp clear. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting the same thing as well. Probably rush straight for blue afterwards, maybe. But it'd be interesting now to see how this Talia comes out late game, or even early game. As soon as she hits 6, I mean, she has huge roaming potential to start help other lanes start like snowballing. But yeah,
I think there's a lot of pressure on the back of Jamie this game. He's going to have to be the playmaker. It would be, I think, how they look to win this game.
Oh, but the vision, they give him an idea now that Zac's on his chickens. Yeah. He's going to be patting down.
No pings yet. So not 100% sure that that they've seen it. Oh, there's the ping. Yep, okay.
There we go. Perfect. This is pretty interesting, actually. The Tahm Kench is doing pretty good with this training in terms of the Olaf. He's just waiting for his grass stacks to come up.
Yeah, well, if Olaf gets into melee range, which is where he wants to be, Tahm very easily gets his grass proc into a Q jumps away if he wants, can knock him up. Pre-6, it's pretty rough for Olaf. Once 6 comes along for both of them, that'll be where...
Oh, he does have XP advantage, though, hitting 4 before Daniel now.
Yeah, I think he'll hit 4 once he clears the rest of this wave, though. I think probably even on XP once the wave goes down.
Yeah, so actually Trundle does full clear bot and top and even gets bot scuttled as well.
Yeah, I think a bit of a mistake from Pikachu allowing Trundle, because Trundle's a much better clearer early game. I think giving him a chance to do this.
Do have vision, so now he knows he's taking top scuttle. Yeah, should be aware that he's already taken bot scuttle as well.
Possibly, but he started the jungle solo.
Looking for a gank in mid lane. Misses
the flash. Yep.
I mean, that's perfect. I mean, this is what you can do as like Zach. I mean, you can just show pressure just around the place, burning sums. Yeah. But Trundle's waiting. He wants this.
Oh, he got the ward out. It's fine. Doesn't get to clear it. Okay. We go back to normal.
Well, Conquer Stack's picking up.
Oh, and
he does get this
nice flash.
Perfect.
Very nice flash.
Well played, because, I mean, the way that lane was playing, actually, I was a bit concerned for this Olaf here.
Yeah.
Didn't think he'd be able to snowball.
Problem is, I think he's overstaying here. Tom Kench TPs, Trundle wraps around.
Yeah, there we go. We're seeing it right here.
If he doesn't start pathing down with Ghosts, no. He didn't see that Trundle was there. He's trying to Ghost out, but I think Trundle...
My god, wait, that damage.
He almost gets the 1-for-1. But...
Oh, here comes Pikachu.
Nah, I can't catch him, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just here to throw a bit of pressure. Be on his way now. Very unfortunate situation for jungle, though. I mean, Trundle's picked up a kill, and he's got both scuttles from early game clearing, so a bit of a CS lead. Oh!
Yeah.
Gonna see a solo bolo?
And Jamie's gonna get this.
Any flashes for it? No, I don't think the flash was needed.
No, I think 2 more auto attacks would have done it. But maybe, I don't know, he knows Talia much better than I do. So,
I mean, he's seen the Trundle in top lane as well. Like, he may have an idea that he could be running down as well. Just want to secure the kill out as quick as possible. But that being said, Talia's hit 6 now, so we're probably going to see a lot more roaming potential.
Yeah, we've got the back double amp into and tiered Dark Seal. Very good back.
Tabby's picked up again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to question it. This game, it's better, for sure. You got Trundle and Zeri. I don't know, again, it's the rush into people like Tom. I don't think it's as valuable. I think picking up like a early Vamp Scepter or an early Tiamat would be better.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, especially for that early damage spike as well, where you just want to start like forcing them out of lane.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pikachu back again. No flashing.
Nice
Cameron.
Stun. He got the stun just before.
I think he escapes.
Yep. They threw out the Annie ult between the 2 CCs. They didn't quite chain them together properly, and perfectly timed. Got the stun on both of them. So gets out with his life. That was well played by Cameron.
Oh. You can definitely see the comfort on Shield Twink though with this character. I mean, he's really just maximizing that trading.
Very clean combos coming out.
Very much a bit of a CS diff now in top lane. I mean,
yeah, but we're in a similar position again. Not that it's bad, but Olaf, pushing out one wave at a time. Tom Kench farming under turret, not getting any plating. I think Olaf should probably look to swap this out a little bit. Maybe slow push 3 waves in, try and get a plate. If he's not got the kill threat.
Oh, we see Trundle now on the... What was that? Bot River? Yeah, we see Trundle now on Bot River, taking the scuttle. Yeah. Especially...
Pikachu looking... I don't think he wants this 1v1.
I don't think he does either, no. But the Nautilus has been a bit of an awkward situation now.
Yeah. And Zach goes for camps, not seeing the threat of Trundle running back to bot side.
Beautiful Rude.
Yeah, into the
Flash burn.
Trundle pillar. North is going to give his life for it. Again, Zeri Flash, which is interesting. I think the kill was already secured.
I think someone else already flashed for that. No, they didn't. No, it was just Zeri Flash.
And now we're going to start the drag. They don't have vision on it, I don't think. I don't think that control ward is spotting it. No, it's not. No,
it's not. They won't be able to see that Drake's being taken right now. I mean, they should have a bit of an idea knowing that their bot lane died.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to risk it.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, true, it is only Cloud... No, not Cloud Drake, it's... What is that again?
Drake. Yeah.
Oh, is it Cloud Drake? Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only Cloud Drake. It's not the worst Drake to give, to be honest, for first.
No, it's a great soul, but as an individual Drake, it's not the best. And yeah, but again, just top lane, it's this position that I don't think Olaf really wants to be in. Best case here is he lets this push towards him, but the moment he starts attacking the lane again, it's
replay down here.
And we'll get to see this solo bolo, and we'll get to see whether we were right or wrong. So 1. Okay, no, I think. No,
I think another auto would have killed him.
Yeah, I think the caster minions were about to hit as well.
Oh, Trundle coming down. Bot lane not able to find anything though.
It's always better to secure the kill than to not flash and miss it, and then panic flash.
I think Trundle's going for a reset now. Zach on top side. I think Trundle probably has top side here. Maybe he looks for Rift or something. But yeah, I think Zach's already started it. Yeah,
started it.
I mean, he's got Pry on top lane. Yeah, I mean, he does have Pry on top lane. This isn't a bad time to take it.
Olaf coming down to help is preferred, because I think Trundle would have made it here in time otherwise. Yeah, he's looking for it. I think he just jumped straight over. Oh,
yeah,
that he checks with his pillar. No, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but don't secure that Rift though.
Yep. And we go back to the status quo again. Looking at the lanes quickly, we got a slight CS advantage in top for Team Daniel. Trundle slightly ahead. Quite a large CS diff coming out in mid as well, similar to the Olaf Tarmkenj for Shield Twink. And bot lane, relatively even, because Nautilus is picking up CS along with Ashe, using his support item.
Yeah, I mean, Zeri's only about 15 more farm now off completing that call, 14 now, so that'll give her a bit of a, some money spike in terms of itemization. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see. I think Shield Bow is the preferred item, and I think it's probably what is going to be gone for here. But there's quite a lot of bulk on Team Jamie, and Zeri, with her ult, can absolutely melt through people, but I think Shield Bow, they're not going to be super strong into this mid game, into a Talia and Olaf, who will also be on 1 to 2 items.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an interesting situation. I mean, I think next wave now that call should be finished. Daniel getting ganked again in top lane, pops Ghost.
I think does he look to just get out? Oh, it's interesting. He pops both sums. I think.
Oh, but Shield Twink is roaming
unfortunately, Trundle ult very strong.
Yeah, this is.
It's unfortunate. I think Olaf there, instead of popping flash when he did, if he'd ghosted and then ulted, he would have blocked all the CC that they used to slow him.
Zach comes in looking to fight this.
He does, unfortunately. It's his CC chain, and gets ulted. Has to flash for it.
Flash out. Oh no. I mean, so many sums burnt then. Kill Silgoth for red side.
Yeah. Gonna pop this, trying to give Talia. No, Talia's gonna back as well. I think Talia, this is risky. The Rift forces Talia to try and stay in range to get the gold.
She does.
She can't.
I think she does. Oh.
No, she unfortunately does. You have to try and get, I think, 1 or 2, or you have to be standing within about 500 range. So
yeah, now Zeri's just completed call as well.
Yeah. With that, so I think probably maybe 400 or 500 gold now off of the shield bow. So 2 more waves. I think it's probably going to go straight back from the looks of it. Maybe it already has it. I could be wrong here.
I mean, it does have Noon Quiver, so maybe
might
have to build.
Sell. No.
Oh.
I was right.
Vampirics.
I'm interested why the back there, because full health.
Oh, there we go. Soul Coal.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, sell the coal. Okay.
And now we go back to our just mid-game farming, I guess.
Trundle is bot side at the moment, and drag is up in 30 seconds. So with this shield bow, I think you got 2 mythics complete on Team Milkers to none.
This a very dangerous situation if they want to contest this drag.
Yeah.
Now. Oh!
Trundle ult is up. Lux looking to help the Trundle. A bit of BM there.
But the BM, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do to win. There's psychological warfare.
Pikachu goes in, misses again. Ash ult wasted.
Does connect, and but I don't think this is a fight they want.
No, Trundle can just do what he wants from this point. They've wasted Ash ult. Nautilus ult is the only...
Ooh. Q connecting on that Ash.
Yeah, of the 4v4, Nautilus ult is the only one left up. Talia ult is just about to come on the Team Daniel. Yeah, I mean, whereas everything is up on Team Milkers, so I don't think this is a fight they should take.
They really just don't have vision as well. Like, I mean, it's going to take a bit of a hero play now to get the strike. I think other than that, they're just going to have to concede it.
Yeah, they give it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a better choice to make here, but this sets a very concerning tone for the future.
It does, also because I think Team Milkers does scale better. And this is a very safe early game, which is exactly what they would have wanted.
Oh, Scuttle jukes the Olax axe. Pretty nicely played.
Yeah, it's a ninja, isn't it? Just it knows how to dash at the right time.
I'm telling you, sometimes those Scuttles just become superhuman. I mean, I played Cardis ADC before and I tried getting the Scuttle and that thing dodged me. Oh!
Okay, Nautilus but the Zeri uses ult, and it's just going to start melting health because
I mean,
Mortal Shield hasn't been popped yet. Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, definitely an interesting situation. But Shield Twink does secure a solo kill, but gets traded out. They go 1 for 1 here. So, I'm not too sure what to say. I'm a bit stumped, I can't lie.
And I actually haven't been paying attention, but Tahm Kench already has 110 stacks in his heart still. Going to be farming that for fun.
I think this is Q proc. What's it called? Oh my god, I forgot the name of it.
What heart?
This Tahm Kench, yeah. This Tahm Kench's Q
no,
also stack
his Q doesn't. Obviously, his auto attack. His auto attack. He's one of the weird melee champs where he has got range to it, and the bigger he gets, the more range he has.
Oh no. I mean, I think as the way we're looking right now, I mean 2-0 in bot lane, solo kill as well on the Trundle, and a kill on Tahm Kench. So it's a very concerning procedure for the future. But
it is.
Ooh, Jamie is doing lovely damage here.
Yep, there we go. I was just about to say there's a lot of skill expression on Team Daniel. There's a lot of ways for them to outplay their opponents, even from behind. But obviously the way, if they don't make those plays count, then I think this is just them slowly losing. So I think they're going to have to start looking for riskier and riskier plays here and hope that it works out.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, this is going to come down just to individual skill. I mean, that Talia has a lot of kiting capability. And I think being the only AP as well, or main AP damage, down to her, but another solo kill. Oh!
Yeah, 3-0 Zeri is not looking fun. Talia looking to turn this into a 1v1 in the bot lane.
Oh, does get that.
It. And that is as well. 600 gold straight over to the Talia.
Well, what are those minions up to?
Oh, and 2 tanks bullying
a little girl. Yeah. Oh wait, hold up.
This is cruel. Her teddy bear tries to help out. Doesn't work though, and the teddy is angry.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was something that we kind of expected to happen as well with that team composition with the Nautilus as well. If one Q or one knockup lands, it's just... You might as well just walk away from the keyboard at that point. You know, you can come back in about a minute or two. Does come in.
Nautilus. Okay, but this is a 3v1 and he already uses
Jamie does come up though.
Try and flash over the wall. No.
That's another kill secured for Jamie, going 5-1 right now.
And the second Herald used, didn't even see him take it, can't lie. Gets the mid turret.
You know, I can't say I'm a big fan of the way Shelly's being used.
No, it's very not really used to pick up any other extra objectives or looking for plating. Really, it's just kind of been thrown down. But I mean, it still gets something on the map, so I'm not gonna be too harsh about it. And do we get to see?
Look back down here. Oh yeah, this is.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Yeah. Doesn't quite
sometimes
make it over the wall.
You know, sometimes if you're feeling yourself, you just have to do it. You know.
Yeah. Very aggressive flash from Cameron.
I think this is the. I think that was the 1-for-1 trade.
That was the
they
1-for-1.
Earlier.
Yeah. And this is Jamie being a bully.
Yeah, the difference of range and abilities really just shows up there.
Yeah. No, Talia Q is incredibly dominant.
Those minions.
Oh, the cleanse.
You know what? Shout out to the minions there on red side.
Talia comes in. This is the big one. This is a massive shutdown.
I mean, that's huge right now, especially when it's looking like it's going to be down to the mid laner as well to be main source of DPS.
It gives Jamie 2 item spike plus an 8 stack on the Dark Seal, so once that Archangels turns into a Zeref's Embrace, this is a very scary Talia.
I don't think they have vision down here. I don't think they know that Drake's being taken right now.
Don't.
And Jamie's just going to 10 out the wave.
For the turret.
He's just going to try to kite them away and just... I'll damage them from a bit of a distance. Yeah, just take tier 1 tower and just back off.
It delays
and Drake gets
Milka's chances of getting soul quite considerably, which is, definitely a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, considering the Drakes they build up, I mean, a Cloud and a Flame Drake, that's, you really wouldn't want to give any more. Like, that's already looking scary stats as it is.
And it will be a Hextech soul if anyone reaches it, which is very annoying to deal with. The slow is obnoxious.
I mean, back in top lane, it's just a bit of humble farming. I see the Tom Kench has picked up a Bramble Vest for the Grievous Wounds.
Exact same build coming out of the Olaf. I think we're about to see a contest for Baron at exact spawn time.
I mean, this is probably the perfect time. It's a 5v4.
Yeah, they're going straight for it.
I mean, it doesn't really get any better than this in terms of timing. The Annie's not there.
Oh, but they're pressured.
I think they want to. I think they want to turn this. Oh,
okay. Flash for flash.
There we go.
I don't know that they. Oh, okay, they do stop.
Oh my, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Annie's still pushing bot. At this point, I think you turn back on the Baron.
Yeah, I think so too. That's a 3v4. Oh wait, they just want to full send it.
Mad.
Marvelous alt hits. I mean. Yeah, there we go.
Go for a turret dive. Olaf takes a lot of damage on the turret.
I mean, Wimpy Twink's trying his best to cleanse all this, but...
does get the Zac passive, has to burn cleanse. Trundle gets Nautilus.
Oh no, and the poor Ashe is still alive.
I don't
know if they want to fight this Trundle here.
Unfortunately, it's 3-for-1, which is great, and maybe a 4-for-1.
Oh no.
But Pikachu's dead here.
Oh no.
Already has passive burn. Just has to wait for the turret.
A bit of BM as well, you really want to put that psychological warfare
Annie
on them.
is still going bot lane. That is 2 turrets. What, 3 waves pushed in?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of gold picked up right there, especially those tier 2 towers.
Even. Yeah, but it's an even trade. 3-for-1 in top.
Actually, the gold difference is stabilized off that as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a massive advantage getting a tier 2.
God. I feel like they should have taken that Baron just after they got that Tom Kench kill.
I think they just turn on Baron. I know they ended up getting 2 more kills for it, but they kind of put themselves in a position where they couldn't do anything else on the map. They were all so low. Trundle just sits on the turret, says "come at me," and Pikachu falls for the bait.
And then he gets BM for it. It's the unfortunate story of a jungler.
Yeah. Luckily for them, Zeri didn't get any of the kills out of that, so it was a good trade in the sense that Talia got 2 of the kills and Trundle picked up the rest. But I think it's easier for them to handle this Trundle than it is for them to handle this Zeri. So
they're looking to re-hit this Baron again.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to be allowed to look at it, then they're gonna.
Oh no,
they're sitting on a mid ward and they don't
know
even
that's vision. There we go. They have an idea now. I mean, I feel like the way they win this fight for Team Blue is they just def stack a bush and some unsuspecting person just walks up and just gets chain CC'd.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely the perfect type of situation. Red Team must definitely have an idea that they want to do Baron now.
But this will be a 5v5. I don't think they take it quickly enough that Annie won't be there. Lux ult used, but only hits Baron. Tom's going to try and get in.
Yeah, again, giving up Baron. I mean, the way they win this is just... I feel like the way you win this is that you just play the slow dispealing for your Talia. She just bursts out damage especially being the only full AP damage
what
dealer on their team.
What they've managed to do is delay the taking of Baron until Drag's up. So
now they can trade it.
Daniel now goes for Baron, Team Milkers gets their third Drake, looking for Soul Point after that.
Definitely playing it very smart anyway, in terms of macro.
Yeah. No, agreed. Tahm Kench is top, but has TP up. Trundle looking to...
I don't think they know Trundle's here.
No, they just do now. They saw his pillar go up, but the problem is now there's full vision advantage for red team on the drag.
There you go. I mean, Tahm Kench just gets to push that lane in for free now.
Yeah. Is it going to be the same case again? Do Team Daniel win the fight, but Team Milkers gets the gold advantage from pushing 2 turrets in? Olaf's looking to trade turrets, but he's put himself in a position where he's going to be collapsed on.
Oh, God.
And he hasn't got Ghost yet. He has got ult. I think he's just going to look to try and get as much damage as possible. But yeah,
I just don't think you want to focus the Trundle there in that terms of that damage. I think you really want to get rid of the Annie or the...
Ashe gets taken to half health. Nautilus doesn't.
God, look at this speed! Oh, it flashes out.
And Tahm Kench keeps pushing.
Yeah, now that they got the Olaf kill as well, they either have to back to stop this. They either have to, back to stop this Tahm Kench, or they just give this Drake. And I'd rather give Tahm Kench the gold from the turret.
I would disagree.
I think putting yourself in a... Oh! We go, fight starting now. Beautiful CC combo.
They get one
it's
quick.
A pick off. Oh.
Only Talia ults back up. They get the Lux.
I mean, they just zone Zeri off the fight as well. I mean, Olaf's up now to contest that top turret.
Yep, which is fine.
Just take this Drake.
Well played.
Oh my god, I mean, they just got the best of both worlds there.
Yeah, the only thing they're missing is the Trundle bounty. Get that.
Trundle bounty would be nice to pick up right now.
Yeah.
But I think that should give them a bit of a reminder that some MR is definitely going to need to be built here for this Talia. I mean, she's sitting on 10 Dark Seal stacks.
I think once Talia backs as well, she's going to hit that Shadow Flame, and then...
yeah, we see Hextech Alternator get picked up now.
I think it's this back. I think this will be a Shadow Flame the moment Jamie gets back to base. It is. There we go.
Oh.
And
I think that's Banshee's Veil.
It will be building into Banshees. It's an interesting buy. I guess, there is magic. Yeah, there's a lot of magic damage there. I would have been more scared about Trundle Zeri, which is more AD. But
I think Jamie's game plan here is to really hope that the outkite and just not get hit by that Annie stun.
Yeah, I think Jamie's one fear is getting hit by an Annie stun, so maybe trying to mitigate that damage.
I mean, I think the second they get hit by the Annie stun, if the Talia goes down, their ability, the team fight's just over.
Okay.
They're very much
Annie
relying
has
on that damage
here, which gives Team Daniel pressure on Baron.
Oh, I think they're looking to collapse on the Zeri. No, they're just here to push out the mid wave. And now Annie catches up.
And again, Olaf looking bot, which I think is a mistake here. I don't think splitting in this situation without TP is the right call.
Yeah, I mean, Team Red right now are kind of looking around this Baron situation. This is kind of where you get.
I think the moment they see Olaf down there, they're just
he's shown now on map. Baron. Yeah, setting up to clear out vision. And Tahm Kench rotating down.
If they get this Baron, even if
they really need Olaf here,
and he's popping up, but I think that's too late.
Ooh, I mean, Ashold hits. Really nothing they can do with it. They do hit the Zeri.
They do, but now Zac and Nautilus are zoned off.
Yeah, Annie's sun coming through. I mean, Jamie just kind of gets zoned off from the fight.
Ashe gets a bit of a 1-for-1 trade, but
it's just a bit of a disaster right here. I mean,
so can Olaf help this Talia 2v4? I think so, actually.
Oh,
go straight for the Zeri.
Just needs to dive the back line here.
And now it's a 2v2. Trundle ult is
down. Jamie just seems a bit confused about where he's positioning.
Yeah, he's just making sure he
doesn't. But damage is coming out from them though.
And
perfect.
Olaf keeps going. There we go.
Beautiful.
And now they can 2-man this Baron.
I mean, Quadra kill just picked up right there. I mean, Daniel played that right there. I think the best idea was to dive that backline first, get rid of that Zeri.
Oh no, absolutely. I think the only thing I'd say is he should have done that 40 seconds ago and been
I think he should have been there for the first fight. I do agree.
But he does play it well when he's there. And Jamie made sure, importantly, that he was still up to provide the support. I think he needed to win that.
I mean, this is a great situation. I think Olaf picking up that bounty is kind of huge. I mean, preferably I would have liked to seen it on Jamie, just to get that final item, because I mean, a 5-item to Leah.
True, although at some point you want your carry to stop getting gold just because they're about to start wasting it.
Yeah,
you know, the Banshee's already picked up. All he's looking at now is, do I buy
we're seeing
Medjai's or...
Jack show on. I thought that would have been Radiant Divine. I actually wasn't paying attention to the build there.
Yeah, I mean, Jaxo's also fine. I think maybe he's gone Jaxo because Zach's picked up Radiant and they don't stack.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Looking to pick off this Annie right here. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, and the flash as well to try to escape, but unlucky. All just went through anyway. This is a very bad situation now for Team Milkers.
Talia's very good at poking you under turret, and if you try and step up to stop her doing that, she's got Zac and Nautilus to protect her, so...
I mean, this is the exact situation that she wants to be in.
Oh my god, Talia just blowing up Lux. They didn't even, barely even saw it, it was instant. And
my god, the chain CC coming through. Just,
if they're smart, they can end this here. Everyone prioritize the turret, forget Trundle exists.
I think, they're going for back here. No.
That's fine, it's fine. It's not the wrong call.
It definitely wouldn't be my type of call. I'm more of a big fan of closing out games.
To see that shove, but you know what? If Jamie's the shot caller, which I think probably is the case, Jamie definitely likes the guarantee over the risk, and I think this is the smarter play in terms of if you're ahead, you can keep getting advantages as opposed to trying to end it too soon.
I mean, it's very interesting that this Tahm Kench is still looking just perma split push, even whenever the opportunity is available to them.
I think he thinks him being here for this fight doesn't change the result with Baron buff up, so it's better just to get something on the map.
Definitely a bit of pressure, anything that draws away the Olaf, but...
Yeah, it gives away a free
recalled. Drag. Yeah, I mean, he does recall, but I think they just start melting the strike way too fast now.
And he TP's straight back to the top. Yeah, he's going to look to trade another turret.
Yeah, Olaf has Baron recall.
The problem is, though, Tahm isn't a good split pusher. You know, if he was a Nasus or a Yorick, then sure, I think this is the right play, but
but they do get mid-tier too.
Yeah, so... it's not that impressive, unfortunately. Like, the top and bot tier 2 give, I think, triple the gold of the mid one, and obviously there was 4 of them there, so...
I see rewind again.
Or watch Trundle just wipe the floor.
God, that Trundle damages us. It feels illegal sometimes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, here comes Jamie then with some also illegal damage, so... Feels like a battle of crime right now. Beautiful Hexac.
This was a good engage for the second Drake for them.
Yeah, I think this Drake fight right here really started turning the tempo around.
Yeah,
for Team Milkers. This was an unfortunate one.
Unfortunately, yeah, Nautilus and Zac, you can just see get surrounded, and Talia gets owned off. Ash manages to get the 1-for-1 trade on Annie. And we're about to see Olaf do Olaf things. There we go.
Yeah, we see Tahm Kench trying to actually leave Talia alone to like rotate for the backline, but this doesn't have that speed. And I mean, look at the damage coming out from Talia.
Unfortunately, as long as Olaf kept hitting Trundle and stopped hitting Tahm, the Bramble Vest doesn't do much.
Oh yeah, we're seeing it here now. Actually, this is kind of interesting. Does he want to force this fight?
I think ulting for Olaf would be a mistake here. Yeah, he doesn't waste it. It's smart.
It's a good decision. That being said, if Daniel chased it any further with Trundle running up and Milker's rotating for it as well, would have been a bit of an unfortunate situation to find himself in.
Yeah, there's nothing up on the map, so I think grouping from Team Milkers is odd. It's sharing XP, and I mean, just look at the mids XP difference. It is
it's pretty huge.
And Annie is still sharing XP with Luxeri at the moment, so it's...
Oh, we're seeing now actually Talia did sell her Dark Seal for, I think that was a Void Staff, just for that extra armor pen. But surprisingly, the Zac picked it up then. I mean, you know what? I respect it.
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, if you've only got 350 gold in your AP, it's completely fair.
Now we're seeing Olaf now with the Ravenous Hydra.
Olaf, but Jamie, I guess,
trying
to do again.
I mean, the damage from Jamie is just a force to be reckoned with right now.
Yep. The only problem is, well, it's not a problem. It's a great place to be, but Jamie is now full build level 18, so any XP or gold he gets is wasted, in a sense, on him. He really wants to be leaving it for everyone else. So we're probably going to see him just sit in the jungle and try and play off to the side.
I think 2 minutes now for Drake Soul now for Team Daniel.
Well, we got 20 seconds on this Baron, which I think... I don't think this fight is the be or end all. I think one team ends up giving it, probably Team Milkers. I think that next Drake fight, as you said, is going to be the one where we see the winner or loser of this match.
I mean, yep. Sorry, I just actually zoned out there. I don't know what happened.
I was being way too focused on that. So they are focusing the Baron. They're trying not to let it. They let it reset.
I think they very much want to kind of coin flip this, where they bait the Baron into a team fight. I think they're feeling it right now. They really want to take that fight.
Yeah, I think Jamie's rolling a pick. Misses. Trundle blocks Talia path to get any extra damage off. Ashot being down is a bit of a pain.
Sure, but that being said, Ash CDR is extremely low. That being said, Pikachu does set himself up in position here.
He misses.
Tries it, but does hit it.
And
there we go.
We see Team Milkers get exploded by Jamie on Talia.
But that being said, Zeri is starting to do some damage there, but just not enough.
Starts to do some damage and ends the game with that damage, I would say. That's a 4 for O. 3 for O. Tomkin still splitting. Unfortunately, I think it's not going to be enough in the face of this overwhelming force running through your mid lane.
Do not let Noir Motley see this. There will not be kind words to be said.
Olaf still has ult as well.
God, I mean, they can just...
Ash does get caught on the turret.
It flashes in. Just wants to finish this, I think.
He dies here, unless he can get a clean...
Ooh. I mean, that shielding is pretty huge.
The shield was nice.
Surprisingly, they actually can end here. I think they just take Soul here.
Yeah, they go for Soul.
I think Soul into Baron.
6 seconds finish. I would say Soul back.
Baron
finish, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like the right order of things. I wonder actually if Team Red have an idea about this and they might just... Oh no. Unfortunate DC from Pikachu, but the pause does come in. Look at that.
That was a great nice hook from Pikachu.
Yeah, very nice hook from Nautilus as well, actually, to be fair. He does catch up and initiate the fight.
Yeah,
you see Zeri does nuke
out the fight.
Yeah.
He managed to flash out though, and Olaf tries to run Zeri down, but Zeri obviously very difficult to catch.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of mobility in Zeri's kit kind of just makes you want to cry a little bit, for any chasers. But at the same time, Olaf is just sprints after her.
She's the weirdest champ in terms of balancing, because I don't think I've ever seen Zeri not be one of the best ADCs or the worst ADC. She one or the other, never in the middle. For the entire time she's been released.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right, to be honest, actually. Yeah. Always a favorite pick from LCS and MSI players as well. And a lot of their drafts always include either a Xayah or a Zeri into their team.
At the moment.
But I wonder actually how she'll do after item changes.
It'll be interesting. I think it's difficult to say. I know, there's a couple of picks like Cogmore that are going to be strong just because of the essentially anyone who uses the Rage Blade is going to be happy that it's turning into a mythic because they don't really like the typical ADC build anyway. I think it's going to be interesting. I more importantly though, I want to talk about Jamie's Talia.
I mean, I feel it has to be an MVP right there, surely.
I would agree. I think I said it just before we went into game that I've seen it a few times and it's always been terrifying. I think it haunts my nightmares still to this day. And we've seen why. Like, it looks like it's not doing anything. If that makes sense, not in
I get what you mean. It looks like it does nothing, and then damage just claps.
One hit
just
KO.
Like that.
Yeah, goodbye. See you next time.
I mean, there's just so much built into that kit. You know, a lot of roaming potential with that ult, a lot of kiting as well. Good escape as well with her. I'm not sure what the ability's called. You know, the one that just like chucks a rock at you from like under the ground to push.
Oh yeah, the knockback. Yeah, I think that's
the knockback. I mean, that's I mean, that's huge in itself for kiting or even for disengaging. But I think IQ has reconnected,
and they're taking Dragon as we expected.
Red team is padding for Baron though. I think they want to trade this out.
Try and rush it. Unfortunately, Hex gates are live, so I think Blue team gets to this with plenty of time. They do see them trying to set up vision on it.
No, I think they just clear out the vision. I think they know they don't get to this in time. They do see the TP top lane, but Jesus, I mean, nah. I mean, Hex Soul is just illegal. Like, look at that.
I
think
Q just deleted. It's so insane.
I think just one Q just destroyed that entire like minion wave.
Yeah,
that's forcing thing. Oh, there we go.
And there's the Talia.
Oh, beautiful Ash ult. I think that was. Cameron gets caught already. Banshee Veils comes in to stop the CC. Oh my!
Catches the Zeri finally.
Trundle
does get the Ash
out here. Zach picks up the kill there in the Zeri, and I think this is just GG now.
This is game. I don't think there's any way for this Trundle and Tom to hold this.
Oh, I mean, ooh, beautiful. Hits a throwback on it. Nautilus does miss Q though, and I think Trundle's just running straight for the wave
a bit wrong here.
I think Trundle just runs straight for the wave there, try and buy as much time as possible.
No ult coming out. He's down.
Ignite comes in though. Grievous Wounds cuts down his healing.
They're gonna completely forget about Tom Kench, or at least I would, and they're just gonna look at this. Oh my! Sorry,
God.
I forgot that Talia was in the game.
We just said it as well. Like, you think it does no damage, and they just whip something like that.
Look in Nexus. GG.
GG's. Oh my God. Wait, that damage was nuclear. What?
It was insane.
Oh my God.
It was a great. I don't even know what to say. It was a great game. Jamie.
What was that?
Showed everyone why we're not diamond players. I think is the best way to say that.
I think he showed a very good example of why his Talia always gets banned out during customs in the few that he has played. I don't think I've ever seen that Talia that true, and for good reason, as just proved right there. Just completely. I think he actually just brought his team back from the grave there from that early game.
Yeah, I mean, definitely not taking credit away from the other members of that team. I think we saw in the first game, they all played relatively well together. But I can't wait to see this graph if we get it at some point.
Yeah, I'm very interested.
This Talia damage is going to make everything else look unsubstantial.
Well played to Daniel as well. I mean, him and Jamie just 2v4'd that fight as well towards kind of one of the Baron fights, which is very much needed.
Yeah, and bot lane were in a tough spot early game, and they didn't.
A few interesting. I was going to say a few interesting flashes from the Nautilus, but he hit the Qs when it really mattered there, and I think the Ash was connected when they really needed to. So
yeah, and it was a team that
well played.
Other than that one time that Olaf was in bot where we thought probably should have been in the Baron fight. I think the whole team sort of played really well together.
There we go. Look at that goal difference. That's almost a 10k goal difference right there.
Yeah,
9.2k exactly. My God,
146 CS difference. I mean, it's just brutal. I feel bad for Cameron because it's not. I don't think Cameron played particularly poorly.
Oh my days!
47k damage.
It's legal.
It does feel legal. The surprising thing to me, though, at this graph is Trundle only did 15k. I thought Trundle was annihilating people.
I mean, I thought it was as well. That Q damage looked like it was going crazy as well with the autos, but I guess it was very much a tanky composition, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I think. I think looking at that graph, it's pretty clear to see that Team Daniel were just able to farm, get the power spikes that they needed, and
we can see from this pick and graph order right here, like getting that Talia first lock in was
absolutely
very much needed. I'm surprised Daniel actually got his Olaf again. So I feel like after considering last game, looking at the stats, you feel like that's definitely something you want to get rid of. But I think they figured Cassante would be more of an issue, or just more.
Yeah, I think on their first 3 bans, that I think the Jinx is probably the one they're going to regret, and I think it's more so just because the Jinx played really well in the semi-final, but it didn't look like they were, playing Jinx crazily well. They were just playing League well.
Yeah, if that makes sense. I get exactly what you mean. Yeah.
And I think, not focusing Jamie with the bans here. We saw in the semis, it was a 4 ban for Jamie. This time it's 1. And
here it comes. Like, this is
and the map gets unlocked. And Talia will forever haunt my nightmares.
I mean, it might be haunting a few other people's nightmares. I mean, that was disgusting damage. Like, it looks like it does nothing, and then you just see one big rock thrown and just...
Yeah, I think on top of it's the fact that the abilities they haven't got many animations either, or they're not animations tied to Talia. Like, they all happen on the ground, so you don't really think about it being from Talia, at least in my opinion. And
just nuclear damage. I mean, that Shadow Flame and Void Staff just probably it's a hard thing to deal with all that armor MR they tried building.
Words.
I kind of am as well. I don't know what to say. Like, don't get me wrong. I think Daniel made a nice comeback with that last 2v4, but I guess fair play. I mean, the bot lane was struggling on Team Daniel, but they did hold on for dear life, and it came back to show late game. I think that's all you can do when you're on the weaker side.
Yeah, and I mean, so congrats to Team Daniel. Commiserations to all the other teams, but you always got next week to try and win that Red Bull and the lovely honks.
I mean, do what you got to do. Anything for a free crate. Listen, as long as it's free and you can enter for free, I think you should take advantage of it. I mean, if you can have a free crate of Red Bull, why not have a free crate of Red Bull?
Yeah.
You lose nothing.
You're caged here doing casting when we could be.
Yeah. No, I'm cursed with a more worse thing. I'm cursed with being born in Ireland, so I can not get any UK deliveries.
Oh, it's brutal.
It's a brutal experience, but look, we'll deal with what we deal with. Take the cards.
Thanks for having me again. Hopefully, I'll see you some
Perfect.
other
Thanks
time.
for having me. And enjoy. Thank you, everyone, for watching.
It's only right for all I know. It's only matter. It's calico. It's black and white. Just let me go. It's only right for all I know. It's only matter. It's calico. It's black and white. Black and white. Yeah. Black and white. It's black and white. It's black and white.
We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. When the sun goes down.
When the sun goes
We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down. We are people down when the sun goes down.